very warm welcome from Green Tree Immigration. Here we are yet with another success, and we have a most delightful client, Mr. Adithya, who has successfully received his student visa. And now, Mr. Sudarshan will greet him with a bouquet. So yes, Adithya, can you please share the experience that you had with Green Tree Immigration?
Yeah, so I had a very pleasant experience with Green Tree Immigration, and they are very prompt in their work and very reachable, and I did not have any kind of an hassle discussing with them queries or any sort of doubts that I had from my end, and they also made sure from their end that all the documents or whichever points that I need to make sure that I am completed from my end, and it's completed or not. And at the same time they were very looking out from all the ends, as in so that I don't miss out anything from my end. And pretty much I had a very good experience with them, and I wouldn't mind recommending another friend about them for in case they are looking for any other immigration purposes, both for PR and as well as for study too. So yeah, overall I felt really good.
And in specific, can you please let us know how was Mr. Sudarshan's assistance?
Yeah, Sudarshan was really once he came on board, I had a very very comfortable relationship with him, as in I was able to ask whatever queries I had from my end. I did not have any kind of an hesitation or anything, and he was very very open to taking in all the things that from my end, and as well as he seems to be a person who can handle all kinds of clients, as in I felt even though I'm a kind of a pushy and kind of I would say overlooking kind of a person from my end, so just to make sure that we don't miss out any points both from my end or his end, so he did not mind that kind of an intervention or supervision from the client end as well. So he was very accommodative in that sense, and if not for him, I don't think most of the process would not have been hassle free. So in that case, I really thank the chefs.
So how did you come across Green Tree Immigration?
I came across Green Tree from Google, basically. So the ratings were good, and then a year before I came here. So and then I gave them a basic profile of mine, and then I asked them. So at that time it wasn't they did not have a recommendation for me to pursue my study route. But then after gaining some more experience, I felt they felt my profile could be much more suitable for this kind of courses, and that's how I came into that.
That's so nice. So what would you tell someone who is considering Green Tree Immigration?
I would say ask them to go for it, and then need not worry about any of the documentation process or the kind of inquiry process. Whatever that you have at your end, it will all be fulfilled from their end. And the study team also who are looking after the colleges, so university, based on your qualifications, make sure that they don't miss out any point or so from your end, so that they fulfill your maximum qualifications, as in how much your qualifications will be eligible for the kind of courses that you're opting for. So in that aspect they are very good, and I feel I don't mind. I will be very much glad in recommending Green Tree for both PR and as well as study. If anyone is of my friends or even a third person looking out for that kind of a consultation.
That's really great. And what was your emotion when you saw your application was approved?
Yeah, it was great. So I was I think my visa application was handled through Edmonton in Canada, and a week back, I guess, almost more than a week back, when I was just browsing through my email, just I chanced upon it late in the night, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the night, and then I just got a notification that you got message from CICC, and then I just immediately opened my laptop and then saw that they just mentioned that you have passed the medical exam. But then once I scrolled through all the messages, they had mentioned the final decision that your application has been approved, and it was really I woke up my parents, and then I let them know that your son is going to go to camp there, and then that was a really great moment for me. So all thanks to Sudarshan and Greentree. So yeah, I'm pretty sure like whomever like is taking up this relationship line and Greentree relationship, they would have a good outcome out of it, provided that the client knows what is happening and then the prior knowledge and then able to fulfill. Because sometimes I've seen people with not a complete knowledge of what they are actually processing or doing, might have a different opinion, but that shouldn't be any cause of an deterioration for people who are trying to choose Greentree. So I would recommend Greentree.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and all the best for